no job is done until the documentation is done. So just remember that. Good luck. And you know, I have been over to see you, as Sean has been to see you. I had hooked Lisa up to come over and help you out, and you know, we talked several times. But if you need something, just let us know. We're here to help, but it's got to be done sooner than later.
Yeah, we're going to look it up.
Sure.
Thank you very much for the effort that I'm seeing. I think it's, you know, it's great. I know you've got some new members that are working hard as well, and that speaks volumes for Flint Hill and Wakefield District, and you know, people that care about the citizens and understand what the focus is, which is our citizen safety. I do know just by listening to the pager and I am responding that you guys are first doing dual dispatch way more than I, or not dual dispatch, but second due more than I had thought in the past. So I have learned a lot. You guys are on a lot of calls and called out. For the citizens that are listening to this or will listen to it later, folks that are concerned that, oh my gosh, we're not going to be cared for if we call 911. 1, 9, and 3, I think, have had your back for a long time and continue to have your back. And I think the citizens should feel comfortable that they know that they're going to have somebody at their house when they call 911. So I don't want people scared about that, but please do what you can and keep the communication open. And as Mr. Fraser said, if you don't get a reply on an email, maybe check to make sure that that email was received, because obviously that works both ways. So, thank you.
Anything? Mr. Craig? Nothing further.
I have something, two things actually. One is we have a brand new post office in the thriving village of Washington, and how the building plans and everything else were put together without any external lighting is beyond me, but it's dark as pitch. And I can foresee, and this is definitely a public safety issue, I can foresee old Mother Hubbard walking across the driveway and Mr. Jones backs into her because he doesn't see her, or she takes a nasty fall, and that creates some problems. My understanding, and I've done a lot of research with the assistance of Gus and Fred on RAPNet, that apparently the building plans went through without any provisions for external lighting, and that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. The other thing which goes along with it is I've heard that the dark skies people have to weigh in on any lighting that's installed, and one of their, from what I hear, recommendations is solar lighting.
All right, can we, there's no dark sky people that weigh in on this, and it's not a public safety committee.
Well, I'm, Mr. Curry,
you had your chance at public comment. This is...
these are two issues I feel very strongly are a public safety issue.
Well, that one's town of Washington, and they weren't.
I understand that. I understand that, and
Adjourn?
I think this committee needs to notify the town of Washington that they best get their act together, because somebody's going to get hurt.
Point taken.
The second thing is, about 8 years ago, this committee sent a letter, a strongly worded letter, to Mayor Sullivan with regards to the sidewalk in front of the courthouse. It is a very uneven surface. People have fallen, and I feel it is a public safety issue as well. So that's something else that needs to go to the town of Washington. And if you don't think that these are two issues affecting public service, I'm sorry, but the first time somebody is hurt, and there's a lawsuit, as well as...
Then the U.S. Postal Service and the town of Washington might have some concerns.
Well, I think they ought to be brought up and made aware of it. Now, how that post office opened without any external lighting, I have no idea. It is a public building. It is a government building. It's commercial enterprise. But I think those things need to be addressed, and I want to make sure that we have a record of that in this committee. Now, if you don't feel that it bears worth notifying, that's fine. I'll record it as such. And God help us when somebody decides to file a lawsuit.
Well, I think that would best be served if you go to the town meeting
and make them aware of that. I don't think that should be here. I think you need to go to the town meeting and express those concerns, because both are within the town limits. So I think the
understand that.
town is responsible for
But
that.
is this public safety committee for the county not including?
The
town of Washington?
I don't know, but I wouldn't quote me on this without speaking with Mr. Goff, but I don't know if we have any jurisdiction over the town of Washington.
They need to be aware of it.
Because their zoning ordinances is according to lighting and everything else is much more different than what we have in the county.
I understand.
It's a whole nine yards. I don't know if we do, without speaking with Mr. Goff on that.
Well, I hope this doesn't come back to
We
bite us.
duly noted, and I understand the concerns, the sidewalk in front of the courthouse has been that way for about 34 years of existence here. The lighting, I understand that as well, but, you know, we got a dark sky park across the street, and I know we get into dark sky, so I just don't know if we have any jurisdiction.
That's fine, I just wanted to make sure that, who made the motion for that,
I make a motion.
Supervisor Donahue and
and who?
Mr. Cruz, second.